Outstanding medical care.
There's something new at the Natural History Museum.
So Heather Lake, she is there to show off the newest exhibit. This is something that you should check out with your family. Heather?
Hey, yeah, absolutely. Good morning, guys. So basically, we're showing you, it's called Maya Hidden Worlds Revealed. Really, really neat. But the guy who's going to explain it all for us this morning is standing next to me, Dr. Dominique Rizzolo from UCSD. So not only are you a researcher, but you get to go over to Mexico, Central America, and see all of these ruins and learn about them, uncover things, and then show it off for us here in San Diego. So this is really neat. Opens June 12th. But let's take a look at what we're looking at right here. Basically, you're going to explain this for us. This is just a remake, or what do you call it, a remodel, a replica of something. We do have real artifacts and replicas in here, but what is this that we're looking at?
Yeah, this is a fabulous replica of an altar at the site of Copan in Honduras. And if you look at this panel over here, you'll see the founder of the Copan dynasty. His name is Kinich Yaxcucmo. And this is a scene of the founder of the dynasty handing the staff of office to the 16th ruler of the dynasty, Yash Pasa, who commissioned this altar. So it's this powerful statement of dynastic succession where the founder of the dynasty is shown here, passing that authority on to the final ruler of the dynasty.
There's so much studying that can do with their writing, their hieroglyphics, their pictures. Is that something that you see a lot when you go over there?
Well, it depends on where you are in the Maya area, but certainly the stories of the Maya are inscribed on carved stone monuments, also in books and in architectural elements. And you can see here through these hieroglyphic narratives, these stories of the deeds of kings and queens, the battles and alliances between major centers in the Maya area. And what's kind of exciting here about the use of writing is that we see the founder here, Kinich Yaxcucmo, he's sitting on the symbol for a king or a how, but all of the other rulers are sitting on their names. So sort of these little ottomans, these little cushions that they're sitting on are actually glyphic representations of the names of these rulers. And so it's amazing how Maya used their writing and incorporated it into art.
It's so neat too. You know, a lot of people in California, especially Southern California, this is a place we look to as a destination to travel to. The picture behind us is something that I think you see in travel magazines quite often. What is this, and is it burial? Is it where they lived? What is it?
Well, this is the site of Etzna in Campeche in Mexico on the Yucatan Peninsula. And what we see here obviously is a site in ruin. The jungle's been peeled back and we see what remains. And these were massive civic ceremonial centers. They were monumental architecture at the heart of these Maya cities. And when you look at this picture, you see ruins, but during the time of the ancient Maya, these buildings would have been covered with plaster. They would have looked like a fondant wedding cake,
wow.
Covered with blues and greens and reds. And so you didn't see the kind of intricate stonework that we see in this image. You saw these big sort of pillowy looking buildings covered with plaster.
I know we're talking a lot of history. Do you know exactly how old some of these would be?
Well, we do. You know, the Maya provide us many ways to determine different construction episodes. We can sometimes look at dates themselves that are inscribed on monuments around the buildings that tell us when some of these buildings were dedicated, but also when we dig inside, we find artifacts that are associated with specific periods in time.
Very neat. I always think, with these buildings being so old, they must have been built so well, too, and taken so much time. And I know each room in this new exhibit kind of goes through a lot of the history. We could talk about this all morning long. I know both of us could. But to find out more about it, you're going to have to visit on the 12th. It's going all the way through January, so you have plenty of time to come out here. Basically, overnight, they put this up. They've been working on it really hard in the exhibit at the Nat, and so this is all here for us to see, and it's open to the public on the 12th, so you're going to have to wait and see, but it is absolutely cool. It's very large, so they have it on the bottom level and the top too, right? So there's a little bit to see all throughout. We'll put more information up on fox5sandiego.com. Make sure you click on that scene on tab. For now, I'm going to send it back to you guys. Charlie Hurwell.
Got to check that out.
Fascinating. Right. Heather, thank you.